Happy Sunday. It is day 5 of the lockdown, and I hope you've taken the day off. I hope you haven't been working because Sunday is a day to rest and rejuvenate. I am your host, Caroline D'Souza, and you are listening to Can't Be Contained. Our guest for today is Mr. Biju Thampy, the founder of Vision Rescue, an NGO that works to empower people. Hello, Mr. Biju, and welcome to the show. How are you?
Hi, Caroline. Thank you so much for having me in your podcast. I'm doing great, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing fine. So, can you tell us what the situation is like around your home? Are people stepping out, or is everyone maintaining the quarantine?
Yeah, I live in Malad East in Mumbai, and around where I live, in my apartment block, and everywhere the lockdown is happening pretty well. And there is a slum community which I can see from my balcony out here. I can see quite a bit of activities there, but apart from that, mostly it's working very well.
And what was going through your mind when you first heard about the coronavirus outbreak in China?
Yeah, when I heard about the coronavirus outbreak in China initially, I thought this would be more of an epidemic that would be contained in China than being a pandemic that would affect the world. We've had the SARS, we've had the Nipah virus outbreak in Kerala. Those were all contained, pretty well or handled pretty well. So I did not think of it anything more than that.
What do you think about this 21-day lockdown? It's just day 5 and many problems are already popping up.
Yeah, the 21-day lockdown, I believe it's highly essential. It's not just a good idea. This is very essential. Everybody from the World Health Organization to medical experts to government leaders, everybody are agreeing very well. The only thing is I don't know if this will end with the 21-day lockdown. I suspect this would go on. Well, we have to do whatever it takes to try and make it happen. Yeah.
Many people are in distress as they cannot afford to purchase food anymore, and the government packages promised are taking too long to reach these people. What do you think can be done about this situation?
Yes, there's a lot of issues connected to the 21-day lockdown, because the lockdown is a very essential thing. But if you look at the demography of our nation, it's pretty broad. We have people from all different walks of life. So for people who have the luxury of a home or an apartment, or being able to buy 3 weeks to 1 month or 2 months of grocery and store it up, this works well for. But hundreds of millions of people in our nation who are daily laborers, who if they don't work today, they don't eat tomorrow. They don't get to pay their rent. They don't have any savings. They go from day to day. For them, social distancing and lockdown, these are all things that it doesn't really work very well for them the way it works for us. So there has to be a lot of provisions that needs to be taken into consideration as part of the lockdown, considering the demography of our nation.
Any advice for our audience, for our listeners today?
Yeah, my advice to all our audience is, we have to work within the best of what we have, what we have, and within our limitations. So I would say abide by the regulations of the World Health Organizations and the local and the central government. Stay home, stay safe. At the same time, be considerate of people around you. Call up people in your world and find out how they are doing. A lot of people are going through mental health issues, with isolation, fear, panic attacks. So instead of spreading fear, spread encouragement, spread positivity. Just call people up and create a lighter moment. Exercise well, eat well, do not panic. I believe we will get through this and we will all be better and stronger people.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
For all those listening, thank you for joining us again. And like Mr. Biju said, these are trying times and we got to be there for each other. So help out your neighbor and be positive. If you'd like to talk about the lockdown, my contact information will be there in the description. For those of you who are new, welcome. This is a podcast for the 21-day lockdown that aims at listening to the different thoughts and opinions of different people around us. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions too. You can drop them in the comment section below or even directly text me. That's all for today, and I'll see you in the next episode tomorrow at 9 p.m. Till then, be well and bye-bye.